everybody. Welcome to the Fckry with Leslie Jones and Lenny Marcus. I'm Lenny Marcus.
And I am Leslie Jones.
And this is the podcast where the mission is to keep it 100 at all times. We talk about the fuckery going on in the world and in our lives, all while having a whole lot of fun doing it. In the studio today, we have our two favorite people, Bethel Caram and Neil Potter. We will have assorted fun with them. And of course, we have our Fckry of the Week. But first, what the fuck is up, Leslie? We haven't been here in ages, and you're in New York.
Yes. You want to tell them how I surprised you?
Yes, you did surprise me, but I want to tell a quick story why you beat me here to the studio, which is like, oh my God, it must be a blue moon.
Oh my God, it's so annoying.
This is what happened.
It's annoying when people are late.
I beat the showtime. I just didn't beat you.
Bullshit.
Listen, 2.5 hours ago, I was in your apartment. I left to get dinner.
That sounds suspicious.
We were writing.
Writing.
We were writing. I couldn't turn it.
He had to.
You think if I had sex with Leslie, I'd be here right now? I'd be dead.
Wow!
Yeah,
what the fuck you think I do to dudes?
You would wear them out.
You would just be really relaxed.
I wouldn't have any color in my face at all. I'd be crying.
You'd be talking about dick to the shiva.
Yeah, by the way, dick to the shiva is now a thing. People text me dick to the shiva. I don't know what episode that's in, but man, my death has been your fodder for weeks.
It so much.
Oh my God.
It's my favorite
people
thing in
keep
the
calling me and texting me dick to the shiva. Like, oh my God.
It's my favorite
insane.
thing in the world.
So I left and I picked up dinner at Chick-fil-A, and there's the bus on the corner of 86.
That means that,
and I turned the corner and I fell. They had one of those electric. Yeah, go ahead. Well, there you go, people. More sympathy. Whether it's my death or I fall.
Wait. I was going to ask you if you was okay, but it won't come out.
Yeah, a classic.
Because I see it. Because you walk so hard and lean forward when you walk.
I was in a rush.
So it was just evident to finally happen.
Well, what happened was,
I'm glad you did. Did you get hurt?
Yes, I got hurt.
How?
There was I got a scrape there. I got a huge scrape on my knee. I got those pants. It was a kiss of death. Leslie goes, I like those pants, and sure enough, they're filthy now. I fell in the mud.
Rich Brooks busted his whole grill. You got a little scratch on your knee. But how did you fall?
Well, you know how they have on sometimes those yellow electric thing, you know, those they run electric wires. They run those yellow things so you don't step on the wire.
Yeah. Well,
I was right. It was right next to where you put the Metro card in to get the piece of paper to get on the bus, and here comes the bus.
This story is getting worse.
She hates the bus.
Worse.
So I'm running for the bus to put that thing in to make the bus, and like my foot caught that thing, and I went flying into the muddy ground because it was raining here, and my whole side is full of mud, like my entire jacket,
you gonna
pants,
feel that
knee.
shit tomorrow.
Oh, it hurts right now. My finger hurts.
You might as well take some Advil because you're gonna feel that shit tomorrow.
Shit. And I'm laying on the ground.
In New York, you're gonna get hurt.
And of course, people stepped on my face to get on the bus. It was great. It was classic. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You fucking fucks. And then so I got on the bus. And I'm sitting there muddy on the bus. Nobody cares. They're just looking at this muddy idiot on the bus. The lady next to me could give a shit. She took out egg salad and started eating egg salad out of a little container sitting next to me. Egg salad. Egg salad.
I thought you said exile. I was like, why is she eating exile? What the fuck is that shit?
So she's looking at me. I'm like full of mud, and this lady's just eating her egg salad like, I'm just sitting next to a homeless guy.
It's a day in the fucking city.
Day in the city.
I remember tripping over a fucking, what is those things that you carry the refrigerator on, or the
dolly.
Yeah, somebody rolled a dolly behind me and I tripped on that motherfucker, fell back. My God.
I had to go home, take a shower, and wipe the blood off of me. Gina's cleaning me off of the blood, and
you had blood on you?
Yeah, I'm bleeding. I was bleeding all the way down my leg. It was
Really? You had blood on you? Did you still get the Chick-fil-A?
I did. I got the Chick-fil-A was in it. That's what my wife texted. Hey, is the Chick-fil-A okay? Like, that's what she said. I'm like, yeah, the bag on the outside's up. She goes, I see how I made you laugh. I'm like, yeah, hilarious. Hilarious. I'm sitting on the bus going, that's my wife. That doesn't give a fuck about me, but the Chick-fil-A,
my wife.
I hope that's okay. I'll tell you what, it's been... But you jinxed me. That's what it was. I like those pants. Sure enough, within a half an hour,
it's the sex that we had before.
I was all frazzled. I couldn't walk, see?
You couldn't walk?
I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk anymore. All that sex. Thank you, Leslie. Anywho, you surprised me. You weren't even supposed to be in town till the 15th, but you surprised me because my birthday.
If I wouldn't have came,
yeah,
you wouldn't have failed.
Probably. We also would have had like the roller coaster of 5 days, but we also wouldn't have the greatest birthday party.
Oh my God.
Surprised me. And it's so funny because I was like, something's up. Something's up.
He didn't fucking know.
But anytime I got a clue, I would call Neil, who's coming in, and I would go, Neil, she's not coming, right? Neil could sell me anything. Like, he is the biggest prankster, whatever. So he's all in on, well, come on, Lenny, she's not coming. What are you, nuts?
We even got Birdie in on
Birdie gaslighted me. My mother-in-law came, so you gaslighted me. Everybody. Leslie calls me at that morning. I'm in La Jolla. I met a guy. What's his name? Dwayne?
Oh, no, his name was Dylan.
Dylan with a Y.
With a Y.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you spell it with a Y? And I'm thinking,
why would you believe this shit?
You're like, I'm going to the beach. You set this up 2 months ago.
I set it up so good.
2 months ago. Because
I told Gina, I was like, Gina, we have got to get Lenny. And I was like, he came to my birthday. He has no clue. He has no clue that I want to come to his birthday. And she was like, okay, what are we going to do? We did this months ago.
Months. And everybody's in on it. In fact, Avi, so somebody sent out, Avi's assistant, your manager's assistant, sent out an email that said that you would be in town on the 27th. So I read the email, because that's what I do. And I read it, and I was like, oh, okay. I go, that seems weird. But if she's coming, I got to call the club to tell her we might be able to get her for New Year's Eve. So I call the club. But then I told the club, I bet you this could be just a mistake. I'll find out. And because I'll call you back probably within 24 hours and tell you she's not coming. But if she is, just make sure we could get her for New Year's Eve. He's like, okay, call me back. And he knew that it was a mistake.
Yeah,
you had already prepped him.
I find out we're on the other end, and I'm fucking like, whoa, like we fucking had this. We were almost sliding in the home. Who fucked up? Who fucking sent the email? So I was like, okay. And everybody was panicking. So I was like, okay. This is what we do. Because he knows that I'm going to be really tired after New Zealand.
Yep.
Just send out an email saying, hey, she's canceling this trip. She's too tired from New Zealand. She'll just go when it's time to do the Daily Show.
So that's what happened, and she sent out another email, covered it completely, and said, yeah, she's coming on the 15th. So that took me off the scent. And then when I was talking to Avi and you were pissed at him for something else, I'm like, yeah, we can't. She's mad because there's constant screw-ups. There was like 2 snafus, and then this one comes out. She's coming on the 27th. She's not coming on the 27th. You know, and I'm yelling at him like his assistant's an idiot, and he's like, no worries, Letty. It won't happen again. He played his part. I'm telling you, I got gaslit by everybody. I'm shocked Dan didn't know. You know, like everybody got
everybody
me.
Knew. Dan knew.
It's
everybody
an evil
knew.
plot.
Dan
man.
Knew. Judith. Everybody knew.
Son of
Judith. Everybody knew. I had to tell them because we had to schedule the shows.
Oh, man.
So I was like, yo, I'm gonna be in New York. So everybody knew. Everybody knew, but you.
Listen
Lenny.
To this fucking story. Leslie
awesome.
calls me. I'm in La Jolla, and I just got here, and this cute guy next door.
I made this up
because
I was like, I gotta throw him off the scent because Gina texted me. She was like, Leslie, I think he's picking up on the scent. And I was like, well, he knows I'm going to La Jolla. I was like, okay, I haven't talked to him all day. And I thought that was weird that I hadn't texted him all day and he thought that was weird. I was like, I've gone days without texting Lenny, but for some reason he was suspicious.
Yeah, it's too quiet.
I was like, okay, I'm really going to make this motherfucker throw completely off. I was like, what will make Lenny know that Leslie's not coming? Dick.
Go ahead, tell him.
So I said, okay, hey, I'm sorry I hadn't called you, but I was driving to La Jolla all day. I decided to go down there a day early because they have a condo on the beach, which they do. Mm-hmm. They have a condo on the beach, and I love being on the beach. And I've been driving, but I just got here, and there's this really cute guy next door, and he's having this party, and he just invited me over. Should I go? And you're like, yeah,
fucking
you gotta go. This is the best birthday present ever. So I was like, oh my God. He just said to come through. He just helped me carry my stuff to the apartment. He said his name is Dylan, with a Y, and I thought that was funny,
I was like, well, that was weird.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, she's totally into this guy.
In my head, I was like, okay, bitch, that's too much. That's too much. Too much. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Then I was like, oh, so we supposed to go to breakfast? I was like, I went to the party though, and his sister was there, and she was like, oh yeah, I think he likes you. His friend was like asking me why am I leaving because he likes, and then he came and asked me, if we wanted to have breakfast in the morning. So that's why I'm up at 9.
Yeah. So she calls me on my birthday at 9 in the morning. Why are you up at 9? Why are you up so early? Oh, I'm having breakfast with Dylan. I'm like, that makes sense. Yeah, sure. I'm like, this is great, Leslie. Don't go too fast.
This is my fantasy.
I kissed him, but I may see him tonight.
I kissed him. We kissed last night, and he's a really good kisser, and I'm definitely fucking Dylan.
Meanwhile, I keep going into the other room. You're never gonna believe this, Gina. Leslie met a guy. This is the greatest. Like, she met a guy. She's really into this guy.
And Gina's texting me going, this idiot is sitting here telling us the whole story.
I was so excited.
It was the best thing I've ever done.
What's the first thing I said to you when you finally tell me at the restaurant? You show up.
You was like, "There's no Dylan."
I'm like, "There's no Dylan." Are you fucking kidding me?
And I told Gina, I said he's gonna be more disappointed about there not being a Dylan.
That was the only bad drawback.
Oh my God, his face, because you could already tell that he was already like, why the fuck is everybody here? Because he already texting everybody, like, don't bring anything. It's just a dinner.
Yeah.
Just don't make it special. I was like, I hate motherfuckers like you. I'm gonna celebrate your birth, you piece of shit.
It unraveled so bad, and it starts. That moment in Memento and whatever, all those Shutter Island, all that thing when you see it all roll back, and I'm like, oh, fucking the assistant was in on it, the hobby was in on it.
It was like a mystery.
Yeah, everybody was in on it.
He was like, everybody lied so good.
Yeah,
I was like,
everybody lied.
I was like, because I was threatening their fucking life.
So that was.
I was like, I want to really make this a surprise. Like, I got to the restaurant early. I wanted to be a waiter. And see, Benjamin's was a nice time. I just want to tell Benjamin's, y'all was great. But y'all wasn't nice to me until Bethel got there. At first, I think y'all thought this big black girl then came in here and lost her motherfucking mind. We don't know who this bitch is. But the meal was so great. We had a good time.
It was a great time. It was such a fun time, and thank you, Leslie, for everything. It was amazing. It was
so fun.
And I got these 2 coats. Oh wait, I gotta talk about this.
He's a fucking idiot.
Leslie goes, "What do you want for your birthday?" I had James' purse, of course, and I said, "I just need a jacket.
Anything else again?
Either this jacket or that jacket, any color you want, right?" So there's total 5 jackets. She bought all 5 jackets. They're so expensive. So I'm not keeping 5 jackets. I pick the 2 I want. I'll take them back. She goes, "You're not taking them back." Well, I'm like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "You could have more than 2 coats."
It's like, what the fuck is wrong? I told him today, I said, I like those pants. Yeah, I have 2 pairs. Oh, 2? Are you? Wow! What fucking
17
Armageddon are you surviving right now? It's just like you're fucking something.
I don't live in a house.
It's not an apocalypse.
You have an extra room in your apartment here that's almost bigger than my apartment.
Man,
like,
even when I had a 1-bedroom, I had more than 2 pairs of fucking pants,
Neil,
motherfucker.
Oh God. Okay.
Anyway, I bought him this shit, and he goes, I was like, why are you taking it back? They all look nice on you. Then I see him in it, and it's like, why do you make shit look old already?
No, they're great. And then, wait, I go to take them back.
Pierce.
I go to take them back.
Hey, James, put some fucking pockets in your shit.
Yeah, there's no pockets in the coat.
Put your pockets.
They don't have any pockets.
James, you giving these jackets to fucking men that have keys and IDs and wallets and shit. They can't be fashionable carrying their fucking wallet in their hand.
There's no pocket in the pants. In a jacket. What are you doing?
Exactly. And if you're going to put your goddamn regular ass name on there, James Pierce, motherfucker, put some pockets in your shit. Especially as expensive as them jackets is.
They're super expensive. So I go back and take it back, and I'm going to wait till the next, collection and buy probably a jacket with pockets or some, shirts. I'm so psyched. So I take it back to the store, and as I get there, we realize in the store, There's no tags. She cut all the tags off. And this literally is a big sign at James' purse that says, no tags. You need a tag to return it.
It's rude to keep the tags on there. I didn't want him to know how much I paid for it. So
you just cut the number out.
Yeah, but who the fuck sits there and think, I'm just going to cut the fucking number?
I don't know everybody ever.
You know why I cut the tags? Because I thought the person I gave the fucking present to is not the first thing he's thinking is returning.
Well, I mean, I kept 2
Piece
of them.
Of shit. Piece of shit.
I kept 2 of them.
From now on, I will get your ass a Target card.
All right.
Or Bed and Bath.
Targets, guys.
Wow.
It was awesome. My whole birthday, it was one of my favorite birthdays of all time. And the food was amazing. Like,
the food was really good.
And Gina went and got a special cake. My strawberry shortcake, really good. They cut it into 2 small pieces, but
I really wish I had bigger pieces. Why did they give us such small pieces?
I don't know. We'll do it again, and we'll make bigger pieces of cake. I don't know, but it was great. So Leslie, just finishing up.
Can we get that cake?
Yeah, we can get that cake. Baneros.
I want a piece of that cake.
All right. Listen, how was the you had Aunt Pat and those guys came over to LA. How was it? You were texting. You had a great time.
I had a good time.
They cooked.
Yeah, they cooked, and it's so weird because I get groaner and groaner every time they come. I just like, I'm here. I'm chilling. I took them to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Like, it's like stuff that gradually happens that you have in your head as a nightmare before it happens. But it turns out not to be a nightmare. It's actually like, I thought it would be a nightmare, me having to take them to a store, but it actually was so fucking fun. And then...
Did they get soused?
Oh my God, they got me soused. I was drinking eggnog and Hennessy and drinking beer and eating, and it was just fun and dancing.
Dancing, you have Aunt Pat online on Instagram dancing.
And then I got a video of them all swimming in the pool. I was like, this looked like the senior citizen pool at the YWCA. They was like, we'll get out this pool and whoop your ass.
Oh, they had a blast. While you're doing that, Birdie got COVID. It was awesome. And they didn't go anywhere for Christmas, so we had Christmas in the house, and then eventually they got healthy. Grandma came to us, and then we did the birthday, and I took them to Pennsylvania for New Year's. When you and I went and worked on the act and whatever, and we were rolling, we're having the best 4 days, and then New Year's Eve. Little tip for you comedy fans, not the best night to go for a stand-up comedy.
Well,
comics hate it.
Honestly, you don't even have to say that because comedy fans don't go to comedy clubs.
They know it. Yeah.
Only, like, I have really learned that New Year's and New Year's celebrations is for amateurs. They're just amateur motherfuckers who haven't partied, who don't get to party all year, and they go, I'm gonna get fucked up on New Year's, and they fucking put their diapers on and fucking go stand in the goddamn Times Square and wait for the ball to fall. It's like ludicrous. The people who party all the time stayed the fuck home.
Oh, man. We did that. Neil and Bethel are coming in a minute. I can remember this one thing like 25 years ago, one of the first, we went to like a Brazilian steakhouse. They talked me into this. It was like $100 a person, which nobody had $100. We were open micers. And then we go there, and I was like sitting there, never again am I doing anything on New Year's Eve. If I'm not working, I am staying home. And now it's like I've worked and done it. I'm staying home. It's amateur hour. I can't do this anymore. It's just too stupid.
And the crowds stink. With comics, like, holidays usually is a work day for us.
Yes.
You know, we usually working on Christmas night or New Year's Eve or something like. We're usually working. So now that we didn't got to the level where we don't, unless we getting booked.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
if I'm not making stupid money, I'm not doing it again.
I regret going. I really did not listen to Lenny
when he said that
these crowds were terrible.
They were from another world.
They were just really.
It's a lot of foreigners who are in town spending New Year's,
or people going out on dates.
You'll see the oldest people of the year out.
It's just like we never go nowhere. You could tell that the amateurs, because they ordering the big drinks.
Yeah,
they're ordering the big margaritas.
Yeah,
they're falling out drunk and shit. You don't do this on a regular day, Susan.
I got heckled at the comic strip. I was first. The lady was already tanked. 22 minutes into the show, this lady had the big drink in front of her, and she's yelling stuff out.
Man, I went up on that stage. Them motherfuckers knew not to yell some shit out of me. I was like, I was ready to brawl on fucking New Year's. I would jump the fuck around the stage on your ass, bitch. And then we get to the cellar, and some crazy guy stuffs a fucking book in my face.
Chaos.
It's just
chaos.
so.
It's just chaos.
And then,
before we go, this segment.
Anyway,
I was looking. We get this thing a couple of times. I can see reviews on our show, and I wanted to read a couple of really nice ones. No, I would never.
Please,
read some.
I want to hear the bad ones.
The bad ones? Oh, okay. I'll get you some bad ones. But these are the ones that pop. Usually 2 a week pop up, and here's 2 I got. Leslie and Lenny are such a hilarious duo. They have great banter. I love Leslie's ability not to hold a single thing back with vulnerability. Lenny is so dry and funny. The show is so real and a necessary addition to my podcast loop. It's like what I would want a morning show to sound like. And this is from All I Do Is Amazon. Thank you, All I Do Is Amazon. I just want to shout out to the fans.
Thank you, baby.
Right? And then
I appreciate you.
I thought I had one more, but it was more like, it was funny. It was like, Leslie's amazing. Oh, yeah, this is the one. Okay. Love this show. Just totally relaxed and funny. Leslie Jones says what I want to say the way I wish I could say it. All about fuckery. And I love the way Kenny manages it all. Thank you.
Who is Kenny?
I don't know. It's me, apparently.
Oh,
this lady couldn't even get my fucking name right.
Oh, Kenny.
Come on.
That's your name from
now.
It's
like LA fan via Apple Podcasts. Hey, LA fan. Lenny.
Wait a minute. Kenny Marcus. That's so ugly. Oh, that's so disgusting. But that could be your evil brother, though.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Now it's time for Who the Fuck Is This?
Who the fuck is this?
Where we welcome and interview special guests on the show. In the studio today, we have 2 of our favorite people, part of the Leslie Jones crew. They are actors, sketch comedy experts, writers, and my personal besties. You may have seen them in countless TV commercials over the years or on assorted TV shows, but you may best know them on Judith's favorite game show that Leslie hosted on ABC called Supermarket Sweep as security guard Neil and Bethel the barista. Please welcome Bethel Caram and Neil Potter.
Yes.
What's up? Oh, man, Judith is losing her mind. She asked me a million questions. She's like, oh, maybe we should do a whole episode just on Supermarket Sweep. I'm like, I don't know if you want to do that. Leslie will kill everybody.
I will kill everybody.
But you guys were some of the favorite parts that we got, emails on and stuff like that. Bethel the barista and Neil the security guard. Judith, turn your mic on. Go ahead. They're right here. You got anything to ask them about that? Do it.
Yeah, I love y'all. How did y'all come up with the jokes? Because the way Neil delivered some of those jokes at the end were were kind of risque for like
hold on, Judith. Let's see if Neil tells the fucking truth once in his life. Okay. How'd you come up with those jokes, Neil?
Well, of course, there's just these dynamic writers writer.
Yeah.
Lenny Marcus is such an amazing writer that I really didn't even know how to say anything until he put words in front of me, and then once I saw those words, I said, no, my favorite story is the first day I did it, and then Leslie looked at me, and then I think the word got back real quick, like, can you be a little dumber? And then I was like, oh shit, yes. I was so excited. I was like, I got dumber. Oh my God, that was the most excited I've ever been. I'm like, you have no idea that I can be dumber.
Man,
from that point on, it was so fun.
Because it's like the first time I met them, like the first time I met Neil, I was like, oh, this guy's a fucking idiot. This guy, and his smile was just so dumb. I just kept saying, Lenny, he's a fucking idiot. This guy is the perfect Bonnie Fife. The perfect Bonnie Fife. That's all I kept saying. So I was like, if we get a fucking show, I'm going to make this motherfucker the security guard because he is hilarious. He was hilarious.
They actually, for that, Judith, they asked us, how are you going to update it? Leslie asked me, how are we going to update it to the year 2022? And I go, well, imagine if I took Neil and I gave him a mop like he's doing the floor and put him in the middle of the aisle, and then they would cut to him and be like, what? And as people are trying to run by him and whatever. So I say he would be the obstacle. And then if they had to go get something from the deli counter worth a lot, Neil would take his sweet time. It would always be Neil screwing up their time and making it really hard for them. And so Leslie went in to pitch meetings and would pitch this idiot with a mop every time, right? And they would go every single time she called me. Everyone she pitched to said, who's Neil? Right? And then she shows them the picture finally, and they go, okay, we get it.
Yeah, we get it. 'Cause especially the smile that he does. He does this smile, and it's like fucking sheer idiocy. And you go, I don't care what's going on in this guy's head. I want him to fucking be around. And then when I met Bethel, I was like, okay, so Lenny knows I love TV. I love TV, like I watch everything.
Yep.
And what Neil and Bethel remind me of is that couple that work off each other, like that comedy couple, like Ozzy and like, you know what I'm saying? Like you see them just like it's just so, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, like this
Nichols
is
and May. They were Nichols and May.
This has got to fucking go into my repertoire of like my group, like my shit. And I've just loved them ever since. They're fucking so delightful, and they're nice people too.
Yeah,
it'd be fucked up if they were like assholes. But like Bethel is like sweet as pie, and Neil is just an idiot. So.
Well, Neil is the quintessential. If you know Neil grew up with two brothers, and he is the quintessential middle child. If you know anything about the middle child, oh my god, the middle child is the goofball. The older one is
because they don't have to be taken seriously.
That's right. No, because they don't be given the same amount of time. The oldest one is like the king. They've spent a lot of time on him to get it right.
Right.
The youngest one, they're like, do whatever you want. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, but then they're like, he's so cute. He's the youngest. And the middle child gets no attention. So of course Neil lashed out and became an actor.
Fucking hilarious. I've never had the middle child explain to me like that.
There you go.
White shit. In the black house, everybody got treated the same. Okay, you get on their fucking nerves.
Bethel, am I right on that?
You're right. He's also a peacemaker. I would say Neil's a peacemaker, right?
It's beautiful.
Yes, beautiful.
Oh my God, not a peacemaker.
I've heard Neil yell twice in 25 years.
I don't think I would even take Neil serious
it's
if
hard
he yelled.
To take him seriously.
I would think I would burst into fucking laughter that would kill me.
The first time I did, you know where it was? You're gonna die. We're in the movies watching Dreamgirls.
I forgot
Dreamgirls.
Okay, first of all, one of the best movies ever fucking done. By the way, I love.
We're watching Dreamgirls at 68th Street.
I still remember this
theater.
Oh wait a minute! I thought you was talking about the one in Vegas. Wait a minute, what's the movie?
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer.
She won
no, that's not the Dreamgirls. I was
Eddie
thinking
Murphy.
About.
Jennifer
I was thinking
Hudson.
about the Vegas movie with the dancers. I forgot what it was called. Something Girls.
Oh shoot!
You know what I'm talking
I know what you're talking about.
Wait,
the one.
what is that?
You know what I'm talking about with Elizabeth.
The one from Saved by the Bell.
What is it called? Oh my God!
Showgirl.
So a good movie. One of the best movies ever in life.
That's a piece of shit.
It was an awesome movie.
I agree. It was awesome.
It was fucking awesome.
It's one of
I'm
my.
sorry. It's one of my favorite fucking movies.
She's
ever.
great. I'll look at her all day.
No, that movie was bomb. Especially when she came back and beat that motherfucker's ass. Only part that I didn't like was Glenn Thurman, and I love Glenn Thurman.
Yeah.
But his part was just like you didn't really need it.
Anyway, we're at 68th Street in like a 2,000-seat theater. We did spots or whatever we did, and we're sitting there. There might be 10 people in a 2,000-seat theater for like, we went at like an 11 o'clock show maybe, because we love the movies on like a Thursday. We got to see it. So we're sitting there, and they're breaking it, and they get to the Jennifer Hudson big number, which I forget the name of the song, but she's belting it out. And there's two guys down, like halfway down the theater on our aisle for some reason, out of the 10 people in the theater, and they're talking. They're talking through this song. And apparently, I don't know if Neil loves this song or what. I thought he was joking because I never think he's serious. He turns in the middle of the song and goes, "Hey! Shut up, what are you doing?" You know? And I was like, what the fuck is happening? I'm watching. I've never in my life seen Neil.
You don't understand. Bethel had told me about this song forever.
I was dying laughing.
Yeah. It was not funny. I still get mad about that. That was not funny. Bethel had built up this song. This is the song of the song. So Bethel had built it up forever.
And I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so Neil yelled at these people, and I was like, I didn't know whether to watch the end of this song or die laughing. You know, if you would have told me this is a joke,
I would have
never
laughed.
seen him.
I would not have. I would have started laughing. They would have had to take me to the hospital. because that would have had me crying.
They did not say another word.
Hell no. That, first of all,
I did not say another word.
He looks like a serial killer probably when he yells. He probably looks like the dude that will wear your body skin. Like,
yeah, I've only been mad a couple of times, but it works when I get mad.
It's horrifying when he's mad because you don't expect it.
Yeah.
One time we were on a bus and they wouldn't take his like Metro card or something, and the guy tried to kick him off the bus and then pulled like a little jackknife out in front of Neil. And I have never, I still to this day don't know what
I
possessed
thought he was going to file
Neil.
my nails. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Like he became like the scariest person I've ever seen. And yeah.
What did you say to him?
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna fucking take that, put it in your eyeball. I would have. You should have filmed that shit.
Man, I would have paid money. I would have paid money to say.
That's it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's a person that, like, you probably were you angry when you were little?
No, never.
So
Never.
Those are the peoples that I would fucking not make mad. This is the person that will kill you and then be in the courtroom like, I don't know what happened.
It's bottled up, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
it's there.
I don't know if it's bottled
up.
up. I just think it's more of like, you don't need that reserve. Like, you don't have to go there, but if you take me there, motherfucker, that's a room you don't want to see. Like the Hulk. Like, you don't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah.
So just keep me here.
I think that's more me than Neil.
That was my guy. I
think
like
that's
the
more
Hulk.
Huh?
I like the Hulk. When I went full FBI in Scotland, that worked too. So I was super angry there, and I was like, boom, and it worked.
All right. That's
What?
Cool. They go on vacation.
It's too long of a story, but it's a crazy one.
You guys met basically when I met you, and when Neil and I were doing stand-up together, and then they went on. Then Neil stopped doing stand-up and did sketch with Bethel. And they did more sketch comedy. And but they met at Mickey Mantle's, which is a restaurant on 59th Street for a long time. They were both waiters at Mickey Mantle's. And then the next thing you know, they're together.
But wait a minute.
Years.
Okay, see, but that's not explaining shit. I hate the way you explain love stories. You don't
No,
put
I'm letting
detail.
you ask the rest of the questions.
Exactly, because I need fucking details.
Go ahead. That's why we're here.
Why, Bethel?
Why?
When you looked at him, didn't you go, this guy's an idiot?
But just like you said, Leslie, like
The sweetest idiot.
the sweetest idiot, and you know, with that smile, you don't need to know what's going on in his head. It's just,
wow.
No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. He why, Neil? I don't know.
Neil's the funniest, sweetest person.
He's the funniest, sweetest person, but he
But okay, how old were y'all when y'all met?
You had to be like 20 years, 20.
Yeah, we were in our 20s.
Lenny, let him tell the fucking story.
Oh, yeah, you got to tell the story.
Jesus wept.
Bethel, you want to tell the story?
I don't really know how. We've denied it
Yeah,
so many times.
We were in
I
our
don't
20s
know.
and we
were
met
20s.
and we were doing comedy and all that whole world when we just got to New York. So
y'all had just moved to New York separately, and as individuals had moved just to New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
We moved within like a year of each other, I think. I was here probably a year before Neil was here.
Okay, but like the sexual attraction, that's what I need to know. I need to know where the fire came in at, because I don't. No, don't tell me. I don't want to have to picture y'all having sex.
no,
We don't either.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Jesus.
No, I saw her and then I was like, oh, that's Bethel. And then I was like, hey. And then there's definitely another guy in the picture. So I had to do some work. I had some work to do.
Really?
And then
another guy. Wait a minute. Tell me about that.
Yeah. Well, we were both not free agents at the time. When
you had a girlfriend too?
No.
He had several. Leslie.
No, I don't remember that part.
you?
No, I don't remember that part. I just remember.
Neil, you was a hoe.
No, I wasn't. Bethel was with a guy, and then but everyone at the restaurant loved Bethel, and then we started doing comedy. Right, that whole thing started taking off a little bit, and then she started becoming a little bit more freer, and I started to get to know her more and more, and then then I got rid of the guy.
Nice.
So
you got rid of the guy that you was dating?
No, the guy that Bethel. I got Bethel was dating. No, I don't. That guy's still around. Let's not talk about that. That's
well, all of fun fact, all of Bethel's exes end up gay.
Yeah.
This is true.
That's hilarious.
How many?
This is true.
How many?
Neil used to say there were 5 in my recollection, but I think there were honestly 3.
3?
And yeah.
But
yeah.
then
that you know
Neil
of.
now has
That
2
I
cats
know of.
and
I know. And I've been waiting for years for the confession from
Neil's
Neil.
now becoming gay.
Yeah. I'm almost there. It's close. I stay out like 6 more months.
No, weird story. So Bethel's Midwest. Tell them where you're from and how you landed in L.A. You're half from L.A.
I guess I am. I never know where I'm from, to be honest. I was born in New York, and then we moved to Missouri when I was a little kid. My dad got a job there. And then when I was a preteen, I moved to LA with my mom.
And tell her where you went to high school.
Oh, well, I went to a couple of high schools, but I went to Hollywood High, that beautiful high school. And
Yeah, because you told me can I say that you told me you used to hang out with Heidi Fleiss?
Yeah, I did. I did, but that was at a different school. I used to go to John Marshall High School, which is in Silver Lake.
That sounds
like
familiar.
Silver Lake area. And she lived around the corner from me, and we used to walk to school together sometimes. Yeah, wow. This is pre-Madam days.
She became a madam.
And she was super quiet. And
Neil's like, do you ever talk to Heidi anymore?
Yeah, I was like, wait a second. Any chance you got that book still somewhere around? Hold on.
Okay, you said you went to Hollywood High? Okay. Did you go to school with any famous people?
I went to school with people that went on to do some good stuff.
What about the prom?
Oh,
Matt Houston.
I date.
Who's Matt Houston?
I know.
There was a Tom Selleck. Remember Tom Selleck?
I remember
Magnum?
Tom Selleck.
So they were trying to knock him off on other channels, and there was a guy named Lee Horsley.
That guy.
Why that sound familiar, Lee
Because
Horsley?
he was
Why
the
that
same
sound
kind
familiar?
of thing. Big dude, mustache. And what was the name of the show? Do you remember the name of the show?
He used to do Baba Black Sheep, I think it was.
I think I remember this guy.
And
fucking hilarious. You used to date him?
No, I dated his son.
To get to him.
Yeah. To get to him, basically.
She made me wear a big, thick mustache for the first couple of years, like the Magnum.
It was
PI.
awkward. It was awkward.
Wait a second.
Fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah. Man. So that was, but I didn't know about his dad forever. I mean, it was actually a stepdad, but I didn't know until one day I showed up at their house and after school, and he and Dirty Dancing, Patrick Swayze, thank you. They were barbecuing in the backyard, and I was like, "How does your dad know Patrick Swayze?"
Oh my God! Fuck that! Did you try to hump on Patrick Swayze?
I tried.
Jesus!
I tried.
What, I mean, okay. When you met Patrick Swayze, was he Patrick Swayze after Dirty Dancing? Before?
No, he hadn't done it. I didn't know about the Dirty Dancing, or I would have tried it on him. No, he hadn't.
Was
done
he
that
gorgeous?
Yet. He was beautiful. He was. He was a ballet dancer.
Yeah, I know. I fucking know.
does ballet. So
his body is fucking crazy.
Gorgeous. He's
oh my
gorgeous.
God, the movie where he was the bouncer is one of my
Roadhouse.
favorites.
Yeah,
Roadhouse is one of my favorite motherfucking movies.
Really? I try to like that one.
It's so awful. It's awesome.
Yes, it's so awful. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's correct. I guess it is.
Oh, and then Dirty Dancing, I just was like, he's fucking a kid. He's fucking a kid. Yeah, that's a kid. That's a real kid.
Yeah.
And then, and Neil is from all over, right? You're from where did you originally start off? Then you went to Japan.
What village are you from?
What
village of crazy people are you from?
Where'd you start first?
And they transfer you to human-like lands.
It was Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Okinawa, and then Tokyo.
Okinawa's the shit.
Yeah. So I was in Japan for like my childhood.
And Neil's first girlfriend, Japanese.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah. My brother's wife, Japanese.
What? Whose first girlfriend is Japanese?
How the fuck is that a fun fact?
That's a fun fact. How did he speak? How did he talk to her?
But that's not a fun fact. It sounds racist.
You don't talk to him. I just remember.
I mean, that's kind of weird for him to have an Asian girlfriend.
No, but I'm saying that's your first girlfriend and she doesn't speak English.
Wow. This is the thing that Asian people talk about, how you fantasize and make them some kind of fucking thing.
Damn,
he's in another country.
Getting killed over there, Letty.
They're getting killed.
Getting killed.
Jeez. Jesus.
There goes
Wait, what was it like?
I'm so sorry.
The Japanese audience.
There they go.
See ya.
Oh,
God.
stop it.
So long, Japan. No.
How long were you there?
I was there for a while. I think my dad is a super nice guy and couldn't say no to the job offer because he's probably the only one that would have taken a job to go to Okinawa at the time.
Hilarious.
And so he's just like, yeah. And so we ended up in Okinawa and we ended up in Japan for like 7 years.
Did he like it?
Yeah, we loved it because, our family could be together and, it was just us over there battling.
Well, how'd you do school?
You just go to like...
expat school?
No, because we weren't military, but all our friends were military. So we just like we met the military people to grab their food. They gave us the food at the PX. So it was just crazy, but it was a lot of fun. And Tokyo was fun. Okinawa was fun.
Wow. Was the schools harder?
No. I mean, the only good part was I was starting to learn like Japanese and I was starting to get educated and it was coming together. And then we moved to Texas and it all ended.
That's the way to stop education. Move to Texas.
Yeah, I was going to be a pretty smart person and then it all fell apart.
It all fucking fell apart. You ain't even got to finish that story. It all ends in Texas.
Yeah, that's where it all.
Yeah.
I was in a time warp when I moved to Texas.
He's got the little twang.
Yeah.
Got a little twang.
I couldn't believe how behind I was because I was still going to the mall with my mom and holding hands with my mom in like 8th grade.
Holding hands?
We were like a family. We all traveled together like
what
a Brady bunch.
Yeah,
like
that's
the Brady
creepy.
Bunch. Yeah.
Brady Bunch was always creepy. Yeah. So was the Partridge Family. All them black people was like, that shit ain't cool. What the fuck? Fuck? They sleeping in the same room and shit? This is creepy.
Yeah, it was probably creepy. But once I got to Texas, I was like literally like 10 years behind because I went out with my friends and they were all like, next thing I know is everyone's got those Mickey beers, those grenades, pounding beers. Everyone's having sex in like 8th grade, and I was like,
"Were you
in 8th grade?"
Yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe how fast the world.
Man, I'm telling you, white people, y'all tell these stories, right? And then you wonder why my daddy whipped my ass, right? Because we ain't had that type of shit going on. We wasn't pounding Mickeys in the 8th grade.
I know. No, I was in shock of what I saw.
Did you have cowboy boots and cowboy hat?
No, I wasn't a kicker.
That's what they call it.
Kickers back in the day. Yeah, when you got there was kickers and then there was the jellies or gels.
Wait a minute, why they call them kickers?
Like the Outsiders movie. The kickers were like a Tommy and Eddie and they had their name on the belt in the back. And
Tommy or Eddie, homie? That is fucking hysterical.
I remember their names. Tommy, Eddie.
And then they had a belt with their name. Oh, that was like the rodeo motherfuckers.
You had a belt with the name, boot, hat, Wranglers.
Holy shit.
So those were in our school in Texas. They were the kickers.
Wow, they was popular? No.
They were popular with the kicker girls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What the fuck did the kicker girls look like?
Boots, name, belt on the back. and it's a big deal, right? In the morning, you knew that they slept together because like one of them would have the girls
belt.
Would have the boys' belt and the boys would have like yeah, I forget her name. Chantel. I remember Chantel had like
Chantel, that sounds like a sister.
Yeah, Chantel had Eddie's belt on and it sent shockwaves through the whole school. I was like, holy shit. I'm so behind. I'm holding hands with my mom at the mall.
Yeah, motherfucker. As long as you ain't got no belt buckle with your mama name on it. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Damn, Neil, now I know why you crazy.
All right, so let's get to Judith's number one question. Right. It's been 25 years. You guys have been together for like at least I think I figured it out, like almost 30 years.
Oh, God.
I know.
Yeah, how long y'all been together?
Bethel she's a marker. She marks I don't mark stuff. Bethel's a marker. Do you know what I mean? Like first time we did first sec.
No, the problem is neither of us are markers.
No, but you do a better job.
When you say how many years, like
it's been since like 95. So let's do some math.
I'm
not good
What's
at
the
math.
No, you got all the cats' You know the cats' birthdays.
That's 28 years.
Shit.
I do know birthdays and stuff.
It's 28 years. I'm telling you.
28. That sounds awful.
It's 28
Jesus
years.
Christ.
Now,
why does it sound awful? Shut the fuck up.
No,
Bethel is wonderful.
Do you do anniversaries?
Bethel.
Leslie.
It just sounds better if it's like 5 years or 3 years. I think it sounds better.
It's 28 years. So
well, just
Leslie,
tell yourself that it's just 2 years.
Okay, 2 years.
Why have you not gotten married in 28 years?
Maybe we are married.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
I did get it. I was the worst
let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
I used to marry people, right? So they have two type of marriage license. They have the regular marriage license, you go on with your blood test and all that. Then they have the confidential marriage license, where if you stayed together, if you've been together for at least 7 to 9 years, they just give you a fucking license. Is that what y'all got?
So is that a verbal thing? Like that's an agreement?
No,
Or you think that's an on paper thing?
Oh, it's on paper. No, it's two different licenses.
You got anything on paper, Neil, is what she's asking?
No, I thought that's like but you have that thing, Leslie. You have the thing. You
what
just
do I have?
You know things. There's a word for, like you see things.
Intuition?
Second sight.
Don't we have it? Or
do you have? Do y'all match?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, okay, good.
That's definitely. Y'all gonna.
That's all I need.
Oh no, you're gonna die if she dies. If she dies, you're gonna die.
But that's what I want.
5 days later.
Because you have that. That's what I came here for that. And so now I feel like, yes, we are married because Leslie just said that.
Oh my God.
So that is huge.
See, this is how he does
That's
it.
a big moment right there.
He redirects.
You are not the motherfucker from Grey's Anatomy that can write "we married" on a fucking poster and then we're married. Do you know how sexy that motherfucker is?
I like that.
Wait, Bethel, this doesn't bother you at all? You want a ring and a
Do you want a
dress
ring, Bethel?
and a ceremony
See, Bethel
and a
don't look like
party?
she give a fuck about that shit
She doesn't,
either.
but why not?
Don't.
Because she's an independent fucking woman. Why you ain't fucking ask me, motherfucker? Why I ain't take nobody's last name?
Thank you, Leslie.
Because I don't want nobody's last name.
Thank you, Leslie.
No, at this point now, I have decided that I just need a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. You take them out of the closet.
Take them out of the closet,
and put
have sex, and put them back in the closet.
That's perfect. It's perfect.
When the warranty wears out, go get another one.
So hasn't Neil's warranty worn out?
I love it.
Yeah.
No, his
Just, can you
warranty's
tell me?
still good. You know.
They got Dysons now, man.
They got Dysons now, bitch.
That's what I was going to say. As long as it's a Dyson.
No, I think honestly, I think that I don't know why our stuff works. Because I don't think it's important. All that stuff doesn't seem to mean anything between the two of us. So.
Do you guys consider yourself like a hippie type couple?
Bethel's definitely got hippie tendencies. I feel like she does. I don't.
I think she does too.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes this work too.
Because we just saw the Quentin Tarantino movie, but not that kind of hippie.
Oh, Babylon?
No, the one when they were at
What is Babylon about?
L.A. when the hippies, the Charles Manson hippies.
Oh, that one.
She doesn't
Yeah.
have
Once
that
Upon a
kind of
Time in
hippie.
America.
No, I don't
She has
think that's
more
that
like-
type of hippie
like-
she has. She's really like very earthy, very down to earth.
Yeah.
It's not no drama. She don't need like a lot to make her happy type shit.
I'm simple.
No, we
I'm
listened.
simple.
We listened to that song last night, and it was like that's her favorite, one of her favorite songs.
Oh, we were listening to Joni Mitchell
Jo-
last
she's
night. I
got
guess
Joni
I guess I am.
Yeah,
She's
you're
got
very
Joni
Joni
Mitchell
Mitchell.
to
Yeah,
Well-
but what are you then? You
What?
just a blockhead.
Yeah, he's a blockhead. He's a guy's
Blockhead.
guy. He's the guy's guy. You know, give me a
What is
beer.
that guy's guy?
Give me a game, a beer.
What are you?
Yeah. Oh God,
You're
you
a total
let me
guy's
tell you
guy.
what
Yeah.
He
Let's
is
hear
a
it.
Yeah, I wanna
goddamn
know.
blood vessel. That's what he is. He is a pulsing blood vessel waiting to burst into the fucking front of his brain.
But you don't think
There'll be more dick at the
It's called an
ship.
aneurysm.
He's a total guy.
No, I found out something today that he
Besides
told me
the
that I
drinking.
was like, oh shit, that's really crazy. I was like, you're stressed out. He was like, I love tension.
Yeah.
That's who I am. And I was like, holy shit.
I
yeah.
live in tension.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
He looks for it.
High pressure situations, Neil will tell you. That's
He
where-
fell down on purpose today. Probably. He's like
That shit
this. He's
right
like, this-
there got me fucked up
I
right
know
now.
this though. When I was laying there was a couple people. You okay? I'm like, get away from. I was.
Oh,
You
man.
laid there for a second on the ground and you got,
I
oh
just
my
want to
God.
make sure I didn't break anything.
You have hepatitis.
Yeah. Jesus.
No, I was just gathering
New
my
York's
stuff. People were like,
ground
are
is
you okay? I'm
disgusting.
like, yes, I'm fine. Go.
Wait a
go.
minute. You was gathering your stuff.
I was holding Chick-fil-A, making sure the nuggets didn't fly over 86th Street. I'm holding my bag. You saw how I
Wait,
left.
the
Why
5-second
would you
rule
not
on the
let
ground.
me see this, Lord? Why would no one record this?
I-
I'm going to search TikTok because they got
There's
to
be
have
somebody?
have got to record it. Some crazy guy
Yeah.
in New York with Chick-fil-A in his hands.
It's
Wait,
ask
the fries-
anybody see me on the
Lenny,
bus covered
please
in
tell
mud?
me.
The
Please
fries
tell me
fell
that
on
when,
the pavement.
No,
yes,
no.
Please
It's just
tell
a
me when
bag.
you got up, you just stomped and you did some. Please.
I just got up. I literally bought the thing and I got back on the bus. I got on the bus. That
When
was
did you
it.
check
But I
the
was
food?
sitting there full of mud. People
the
didn't
the bus pulled up as you fell.
Yes. So I had still made my wife go, did you make the bus? Like, yeah, I fucking made the bus. I'm a gamer. But I mean,
But
I
did
was
the
like,
driver go, are you okay?
nobody said, are you okay? They didn't give a shit. Nobody gave a shit. Well, I told the lady next to me was eating egg salad. She didn't give a fuck.
Shit. Did you taste the food? Did you make sure it was okay?
I was trying to, but when I reached down, I was so muddy, I didn't want any of the mud to fall into the bag.
Oh, you
It was
poor
bad.
baby.
Yeah, it was a nice another one.
Poor baby. You going to
And-
feel that shit tomorrow.
I will. Anyway,
See, now
you
that's
guys-
love. The way he feels for Gina, he's protecting the food.
I am.
You like took the blows and you're protecting the chicken
Well, I gotta
sandwich like a
help.
football.
Man, fuck that chicken. Man, I just would have paid any kind of money to see that. Damn, we need to. You think that we can call like New York City and see if they had it on
it's
the
on
camera
there.
or
Yeah,
something?
it is
Find the
on
nearest
there.
building.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah.
man. Come on, man.
It's probably on Thanksgiving. Right on 86th Street. Why not? All right, let's get
if
back
anybody
to you guys.
was on 86th Street and five something and saw a dude fall, please tell me you got this on video.
You could have made your joke the Citizens app joke. Like a man.
You should have did that. Man fell with a whole bunch of Chick-fil-A in his hand. Oh, man. Fuck. That's so funny.
Evil. Shouldn't have told you anything. All right, so listen, before we go, I just want to say, like, were you shocked when we got Supermarket Sweep and you realized I call you and go,
yeah,
you guys are going to be on ABC television? Was it crazy? Like, you've been in everything. You've been in TV commercials. You've been in Neil was in Rami.
This was way different, of course. This was on ABC. This was with Leslie. So, yeah, it was amazing. It was great, amazing, super excited.
And then as we get the whole thing figured out, we get a pandemic.
No, that made it.
That made sense.
Made it even
I was
crazier.
like, of course we got a pandemic after something like this, a break like this happens.
Yeah. But I think that made it even crazier in the weirdest way. That made it even better. But yeah, the pandemic was crazy when we were zooming in the middle of nowhere. We were zooming the show like crazy people, and it was really fun. But the whole experience was just like once in a lifetime.
It was once in a lifetime. We get in and we had dinner every night in the hotel, and there's only us in the hotel. Leslie's got her in the big room, trying to stay away from everybody so she doesn't catch anything just in case.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Because that's all.
That shit.
And we're just, the three of us and DC Benny are just sitting in four corners of this room eating dinner, as far away as from each other. It's the craziest, but it was the most fun we've ever had.
Just so you know, once I did my first scene with you, Leslie, that was like the pinnacle. I almost left just then. That was it. I was like, fucking doesn't get any better than that. See you later. Drop the mic.
And it's man, you don't know how many messages I would get from people. Like, I got this actual message that today I think I may have to apologize to this man with the way I reamed him for this. But he goes, my son is really concerned about how you treat Neil. He wants to know, why are you so mean to him? If you love him and you're friends with him, why are you so mean? Maybe Neil needs more support than what you're giving him. And when I say I ring this one, I said, first of all, motherfucker, do you know the concept of television? Do you know I said, explain to your son, first of all, how dumb you are, okay? First of all. And tell your son to have a sense of motherfucking humor. And Neil loves that shit.
Yeah, that was weird. That's what I said. I was like, yeah, bring it on.
Bring it on.
Like,
that's what Neil loves, taking abuse.
Yeah,
that's his thing.
My God. After a while, though, I had to let everybody know that's what it is. Like, the first season, I was really hard with it. But the second season, there would be times I would soften up on it because I was like, okay, people are so stupid. Yeah. They really think that. But it was my favorite thing.
We used to do this gags in the back.
Every time that I would come back there, it would be something stupid. And I still can't. I think my most favorite one was him locked in the crazy suit and I had the key.
Oh my God.
and then the portrait. When I lost my mind, when I was like, when I'm like, just get the fuck out of here, Neil, right now.
I came up with that idea. I said, paint a portrait. And they're like, what do you mean? We can't commission a painting. I'm like, oh, and one of the props is like, no, I paint. I'm like, I need it hideous. I needed something ridiculous that Leslie will look at it and go, oh my God.
And it's so awful. And I was just like, he was like, you like it? And I was like, leave. Leave right now.
So you guys in bathing suits.
Do you guys know that we have that painting in our house?
Oh, how
and we
sad.
We love it.
That is so scary that you have to look at that every day.
Send us a picture where you guys
next to our fake Rothko.
It is. It is.
No, it was always confusing to me though that people thought that, because people would come, they think that I was a security guard in the supermarket.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah. This was a supermarket, and I was just there as a security guard. And
wait a minute, tell them how you were a celebrity and you got free donuts.
That was a big moment. The Krispy Kremes. Yeah, that was so exciting because they got like the little guy in front of me.
Yeah,
got the card.
He was the thousand,
like the golden.
Yeah, it's like Charlie Chalk.
Yeah.
Charlie.
So
whatever.
you're online here. I'll set up. You're online at Krispy Kreme. You let the person go ahead of you, I think, and then they won some. You're the thousands customer.
Yeah, it's like go ahead, and then they make a big deal, and they give this guy that you get free donuts for a year.
And you were pissed.
And it was so upsetting because my family, Krispy Kreme in my family was like a religion, and like.
And this motherfucker here, the one time you be nice,
right in front of me. Nice. And so it took a day. and then I went back, and it maybe 2 days, it just like ate at me and just like really like destroyed me. And so I went in, and I just went in like 2 days later, and I just went up to the line. I was like, can I get one of those circle things? And
those
they're
cards?
They're like, sure.
They just gave it to you?
Yeah, and I got it. I was like,
and it agitated you for days for that shit. And this motherfucker done. I don't give a fuck. It's your goddamn circle card.
And Neil the security got free donuts for you.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Well, listen, you guys. Thanks for coming. And will you stay for one more segment? I have a game to play with you guys. We'll see how good your 25-year relationship is.
Yes.
Okay.
This is going to be a lot of fun. All right, we'll be back with Neil and Bethel right after this.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Fckry. And Neil and Bethel are still here. So listen, I had this idea for a game for our next segment. The Newlywed Game. You guys have been together for 25 years, okay? You should know every last thing about yourself. So I'm going to put one of you out of the room. I'm going to ask the other one a question. And when you come back, all you got to do is match.
Okay.
All you got to do is match. Neil, I think Bethel, you want to stay or go?
Oh.
I say we send Neil out.
Okay.
All right, because that'll be fun.
Oh, I smell failure here.
All right, Neil is out of the room. So, all right, so this is the Newlywed Game, but you and I will play against each other, Bethel.
Because he's married to Neil, too.
Yeah, I'm married to Neil. Gina says I talk to Neil like more than I talk to her.
I say the same to Neil.
So,
Get
anyway,
a fucking room already.
I said, listen, so Leslie will ask a question. We'll answer what we think Neil's thing is, and then the answer is, and if whoever matches more wins. You ready?
All right.
He gets to keep Neil.
All right. I think I win either way. This sounds good.
All right, Leslie, let's do it.
Okay. What's Neil's favorite drink?
I'm going to tell you right now, it's beer. No way.
I was going to say beer, too.
Gotta be beer.
There's got to be beer, but what kind of beer do you know? Because you don't know beer, do you? Motherfucker.
It's something draft, probably. It's Guinness. I'm not a beer guy.
I'm going to say something, and I actually know
beer.
the answer to this because he loves Guinness.
Yeah, I said Guinness. Go ahead.
It's Guinness.
Guinness? So wait, you're staying with beer?
Are you just saying that because we saying it?
No,
Are you going with beer?
I'm going to go with beer.
Okay.
I would normally say Coke, but he really doesn't drink it anymore. So,
all right,
okay.
Here it is. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Who would Neil say is the better catch?
You or him. I say he's going to say Bethel. Just because he knows that's the right thing to say. He may not believe it, but he's going to say it.
100%.
So he's going to be, I'm going to put Bethel, but don't believe it.
Yeah, I think
don't
Lenny
believe
nailed
anything
it.
he ever says.
I don't believe it. Your wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
I think it's true.
All right. Who spends more time in the shower?
Oh.
Ooh. I don't know the answer to this one, but I'm going to say Neil, since he's bald, should not spend a long time, nor does he give a shit. I don't ever hear him say, man, I got some new body wash I really love. It's got to be you.
It's definitely me.
I don't know why I thought Neil, because Neil seemed like the type that would be in the shower with a rubber ducky or some shit.
I'm be surprised if Bethel makes him, Neil, you stink. Go take a shower.
I can see that, actually.
He takes a really fast shower.
Yeah.
Like I always ask him like what color was the soap? Like when he like you know,
Motherfucker.
I do.
That's hilarious.
Oh shit. Okay, Neil has the day off and an empty house. What is he doing?
He's watching TV and napping.
TV.
No doubt. Well,
TV, napping, and eating.
That's it.
Yeah, he's watching sports or he's watching sports on TikTok.
Ooh, that's good specific. I'm going to say TV. You're going to say TikTok?
I think I'm going to say TikTok.
Yep.
Okay. The DJ is playing your song. Neil knows he will have to dance. What's the song?
Ooh, no, I don't. This one. The only thing I know with you guys is Chicago, hard to say I'm sorry. What? You're kidding.
What is Chicago?
Chicago, hard to say I'm sorry. Just because they did it in a sketch forever.
Hard to say I'm sorry.
Chicago, that's the one. If that really, there's no other song. That, after all, what about the Dirty Dancing one?
I think he will say, hard to say I'm sorry.
Okay. Wow.
I'm
like
going
Chicago.
for a win here, Lenny.
What does that sound like? Hard to say I'm sorry?
Yeah. Go ahead, sing it for her.
Even lovers need a holiday. No.
Oh, that's a great song.
Yeah, it's a pretty song.
That's a great song.
It's a great song.
Oh, and we got to do some
You know
Hummers.
that we're old.
Hummers.
I'm going to make...
if you don't know Neil's
I got
Hummers,
a special thing for
must.
you. You're going to lose your shit when he comes back in.
Hilarious.
Don't let me forget.
Oh my
Right,
God.
go
Okay. He brings a special treat from the store. What's the treat?
Oof.
Is this a treat that he likes, or he brings it
I think he's
specifically
bringing it for
me?
you. I've been with him. But I don't know, food-wise, a special treat. Maybe, I don't know.
It seemed like something like chocolate cake or brownies or something.
He would, maybe
if it
cookies.
Was for him, he would say anything chocolate if it was for him.
Yeah.
It's for me, and it's a treat. Like, I love pasta. So
yeah, I've seen him bring you real food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you eat sweets like that.
I love pasta.
I'm gonna go with cookies.
That's good to spend all your calories on pasta.
Yeah.
What's the character trait that drives you the craziest? Blockheadness.
I say I've seen this. He has this thing where he just will, here, hold this.
Oh.
And then she'll just hold it.
Like I'm a coat rack.
Like he's a coat, yeah. Like he'll just go, here, hold this.
I don't think he's aware. See, this is the problem. I don't think he's going to.
He's not self-aware enough to know this bad habit. Oh, I know. I'm changing my answer.
I know what I'm going to say. Go ahead.
Snoring.
Oh, geez.
That's his worst habit.
But is that a habit? You can't help that.
I'm saying, well, what
but I want to put
crazy
a pillow over him.
Oh, wow.
He snores. I'm going snores.
Snores?
I'm going to say something, and it's the truth, but he's not going to know this at all.
Okay.
I'm just going to say it. So he does this thing when he's irritated where he hums, and he doesn't know that he does it.
I've never heard him do that.
Watch for it now. Like when you say something and it annoys him, and there's a little bit of dead silence, and he'll go,
Really? Oh,
like
shit. Okay.
It's really passive aggressive.
One.
Super passive
I've
aggressive.
never heard him hum in my life.
Oh, no, look for it now. You're going to see it.
Except for the hummers.
Wait a minute. When he's mad, he hums?
Yeah.
He really doesn't have a temper or anything like that. But when he's like frustrated or like just has spoken his mind and he knows I'm not going to hear anything else that he has to say.
I've never heard him do that. All right.
He doesn't know he does it.
I know. Well, now I'm going to listen for it. I'll be like, are you upset, Neil?
Are you mad, Neil? That's a humming. That's a mad hum.
Neil, the supermarket sweep's not coming back. Okay.
That's so funny. A man humming and then he killed 6 people on the train. Oh, my God. If you had a wedding, where would it be?
Ooh, good one. Don't tell me Altoona, Pennsylvania. I'll kill you.
She's going to say Altoona to Pennsylvania.
No.
I think L.A.
Oh, okay.
The beach. L.A.
Yeah, we're so... I think you might say that to think that I might like that.
Oh, Big Stone Gap.
Lord.
Big Stone Gap, Virginia.
What the fuck is that?
That's where the whole family originated from. Big Stone
His
Gap.
Parents are both from this little tiny valley in Virginia.
That's my answer. Big Stone Gap.
Okay, that's a good answer. Oh God, I don't know. Like I'll go with like a beach in LA. I don't know what he'll say. We're so opposite like that. I don't know.
Well, where you want to?
Yeah, where would you have it? A beach in LA.
I would like something. I guess I am earthy. I would like to be outside and
somewhere outside.
Yeah, I don't need anything fancy or like conventional. Like a beach would be fine.
It's the same answer, Bethel.
Sorry, repetition.
Just the first half. How far? I'll keep going.
Okay, is Neil more like his mom or his dad?
Oh man, it's a tough one, right?
Yeah.
He looks like his mom, but I think he's more like his dad.
Is he the first child?
No, middle. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
So
that means he's going to look a little bit like both of them, but more like the mom.
He looks exactly like the mom. The other two look like the dad.
That's true.
But he's got dad's a little more personality from dad. So I'm going to go as dad.
Yeah, his dad's pretty lighthearted and can laugh at himself. He's a good guy. And not that his mom isn't. She's a little more, she's like me. She's a little more
so you think y'all couple match that couple?
In a weird way?
Yeah. They kind of do.
Bit.
They kind of do.
A little bit.
Okay.
It's freaky, right?
Yeah.
That's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
White people shit.
Yeah.
Is Neil more of an optimist, pessimist, or realist?
Let me answer this one first. He's an optimist. No question in my mind.
I think I would say optimist too.
He's an optimist.
Yeah.
He's sunny day.
I'm going to say realist.
Really? All right. That's good.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Let's bring him back. All right, let's see what we do. There he is. Big time. Let's do it. All right, so we changed the game on you, Neil.
Okay.
Here's how we do it. I answered also. So we're going to see who knows you better, me or Bethel.
Okay.
And because Gina claims that I know, I talk to you more than I talk to her.
Okay.
Like you're
And did you and Leslie already do this?
No, we don't have time for that.
No, but I just want to make sure that's going to happen too.
No,
as a listener to the.
Of course,
I would like to hear that.
I mean, for as far as we know each other now, I think, but that could be really interesting. Then.
Yep, it's good. We'll do it next time you guys come by. Okay, here we go.
Okay, the first question I asked was, "What's Neil's favorite drink?"
Go ahead, Neil. What's your favorite drink?
I mean, I'm gonna say she'd say Guinness.
I said Guinness too.
Well, wait, why you say she said? What is your favorite drink?
Well, I mean, I would say, what kind of drink we talking about? Like, I would say Guinness, and then I would say, okay, maybe I used to like Coke, but I don't drink it anymore.
She said the same thing. Literally, verbatim. Verbatim. She said it.
Both say Guinness.
Okay,
literally, she said
6 years.
verbatim. I would think I'm gonna say Guinness, but she literally said that word for word. That's scary. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, who would Neil say is the better catch?
You or her?
Wait, who would I say is the better catch? Well, it would Bethel. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, between you and Bethel, who's the better catch?
Bethel, far and away. That's an easy one. But she's going to be super nice and say me.
No, what we said was you're going to say Bethel, but you don't actually believe that.
All right, let me say that one more time so it's more convincing. Bethel.
Oh my God. Who spends more time in the shower?
Oh, definitely Bethel. Oh my God, it's like a long time.
I was like, you have no
Looks
hair.
like I'm going to Starbucks today. That's why I said, in our one bedroom, I'm like, gotta go to the bathroom at Starbucks.
Oh man,
Bethel's in the shower.
Oh my God,
there's a crazy amount of shit in our shower.
Yeah.
Okay. Neil has the day off and an empty house. What is he doing?
Oh no, this is so sad.
Go ahead.
He's definitely gonna turn on the TV and watch a lot of sports.
See? Both of them said that. But did you? It wasn't the two forms of
Bethel
sport?
said TikTok. You watch on TikTok.
Sports on
I just said
TikTok.
But I could do both at the same time. Yeah, I would do both
That's what I
at the
was
same
thinking
time.
at the same time.
Yeah.
It's very close.
The DJ is playing your song.
Yeah.
Neil knows he will have to dance. What's the song?
No, I know this one for sure.
Go ahead.
Even lovers need a holiday.
She literally sang the same thing.
Away
That is crazy.
from each
Oh my God! This is becoming the most beautiful relationship. That is beautiful.
With who? Me and him or you and him?
Oh my God! That's so crazy.
It's so easy.
You literally said this.
No fucking way I could do this with Gina.
So
Get
fucking.
close.
Oh my God! You and Gina will get divorced after this.
We got a few years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He brings you a special treat from the store. What's the treat?
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one because even I couldn't
But for
come up with
Bethel,
something.
though.
Yeah, for Bethel. You're
I
bringing
know. Bringing Bethel a special treat from the store.
You get this one. I'll bow down.
Yeah, I guess I would bring her like this. I would bring her I don't know, I guess Levain cookies.
Oh, I said cookies. Yes. Yes.
She said pasta.
Lenny's your wife.
Bella Luna. I should have brought the pasta.
I totally guessed
Oh my
cookies.
God.
A tomato pasta? Yeah. Shit.
Oh
That's
my
okay.
God.
What's the character trait that drives you the crazy?
This was to Bethel, so the answer was to Bethel. What's the character trait? What would she say is the character trait? That drives her crazy.
Of mine.
Yes.
Of what do I
Yes.
do that drive her crazy? Oh
Yes.
shit, that's a long list.
Yeah. Well, Gina came in with grievances over the holidays.
Yeah,
she has
that's
a
a long
list of-
list.
Yeah.
I would say the thing that drives her crazy, probably that I snore at night.
See, that's what Lenny said.
Lenny's
That's what Lenny
definitely your
said.
wife.
You know why? She
Me and
sends me
Lenny-
tapes of it. Bethel sent me.
Yeah, she'll tape me.
She's like,
and
listen to this,
She
you just
messes
hear
up my
Bethel laugh.
sleep all the time and hits me. I'm like, damn it.
Hit him.
You hit me and then you wake me up in the middle of the night and then I'm like, I can't get back to sleep.
I do this thing like I've accidentally nudged, like, oh, I didn't mean to hit your leg. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, I would be like, wake your motherfucking ass up.
Really? But even if I'm snoring?
Get up, motherfucker. I can't fucking sleep.
But have you been next to someone like
yes, I
that
have.
snored? And
it was awful.
Oh,
it was the worst thing I have ever experienced in my life.
You moved into like the south wing of your house? So you're like, get over there.
It was like we was in the same, we had the bunk in the same room in Bermuda, me and Nikki Carr. Nikki Carr snores like a fucking lawnmower.
Oh, no.
I was like, the fuck is happening? Wake the fuck up. No, wait till I go to fucking sleep. Okay, but do you want to hear about do I tell them about the... Oh, she says that when you get irritated or like upset about anything,
yeah,
what do you do?
He knows.
I don't know that.
She thought you didn't know. She thought you didn't know.
That's my calming. That's my.
Who are you, Dirk Nowitzki?
Someone, yeah. A car cuts me off.
I told you this motherfucker's a serial killer.
It worked.
He's waiting to kill 10 people.
Yeah, well, I'm slicing you up. I'm like,
motherfucker, you ever start humming around me? I'm be like, okay, Neil, calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. We had to do that in the scene. Like, hey, don't make this motherfucker mad. And he start humming. Oh my God.
I don't know how that started.
Oh my God. Okay, if you had a wedding, where would it be?
The pathetic version or real
version?
Dream version?
Dream version.
I think that it would be like...
Come on, Neil. Don't fuck me on this.
I mean, it would be in the house in Pennsylvania.
Are you serious?
No,
that's what Bethel would say. It would be in the house.
That's not what Bethel said. Okay, so funny. He says, this motherfucker bet not say Pennsylvania. You say Pennsylvania.
No, I thought Bethel, that's her dream to have it in this house in Pennsylvania.
No, that's not her dream.
Mine would be like at a cool location, like downtown, like at a cool place in New York City. God, no.
Okay, so Bethel said she would have it on the beach in LA somewhere. Yeah. And then Lenny guessed Big Stone Gap.
Now you're talking a country wedding, baby. Oh, shit. How are we going to get Leslie there, though? She'll never come to Big Stone Gap.
By gunshot, motherfucker. That's the only way.
I was so sure.
Big Stone. Well, Pennsylvania, Big Stone Gap. Right. I should have said that.
Okay, is Neil more like his mom or his dad?
My mom.
Oh no, she said dad.
Really?
We both said dad.
You're a tough.
Oh my God, I thought I'm
like
so much like my mom. No, I realize I have all my tendencies are like my mom.
Really?
But I do have the Potter side of me, my dad.
Yeah.
I mean, I can sit and watch TV for like 24, 48. My dad has that. The Potter gene has the get in the recliner and watch TV, and that's called a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think you're not antsy like I'm antsy like your mom and I are a little spazzy.
Well, I guess I look like my mom and have more of like the addictive, more driven thing like my mom. So I said my mom.
All right.
Damn.
Okay, so is Neil more of an optimist, pessimist, or realist?
I would say optimist.
Oh, she said realist.
It's all falling apart.
She said realist.
Oh, realist? You said optimist.
I said optimist.
Yeah, I'm an optimist.
Yeah, they both said it.
All right, Judith, who won?
Judith's like, bitch.
Lenny won.
Lenny won?
Yeah.
Gina's right.
I don't know. I think that Bethel
Lenny
won with those two
right.
answers. With those two answers that she, like, they verbatim said.
It is kind of scary.
Well, let me just tell you, I love you, Lenny. I love you a lot. Like a lot.
Don't wait for the wedding.
I won't wait for the ring.
Sorry, Gina.
You guys, wait, before you go, one last thing. Neil, I'm going to explain to Leslie what a Hummer is. Get one ready. All right?
Jesus.
I got to get one
All
ready.
right. So for some reason, we were on vacation one time, and we're bored sitting around, and Neil's like, we play Name That Tune. Neil's going to sing. Neil has the worst singing voice in the history of the world.
Yeah.
So he's going to hum it. He starts humming. And I'll tell you, he's going to do it for you. You try and name that tune, and he can. Good luck. It is the most fun game ever. This should be a game show because
It should be.
You want a hard one or an easy one?
But
they're all hard.
Please tell me. Oh, God.
Have them do two. Have them do two
Okay,
because that's the funny part.
Okay.
Go.
All right. First one.
That's not humming.
Oh,
you
it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there.
You like jacking off.
The theme.
That's
from,
a pretty easy one, I
from,
think. That's the easy one.
From Medical Academy or whatever that show was.
It's one of the greatest songs from the 80s.
What the fuck?
I did a song because we're all from.
Don't Stop Believing?
Oh, Borderline.
Yeah!
Borderline.
That was not Borderline. What the fuck? What the fuck?
But Neil, do a different one now.
All right, see, this is the fun part.
It's so awful.
Okay, right, go ahead.
It sounds exactly the same.
Motherfucker, what record do you listen? That's. I swear to God, I'll fucking murder your ass. I'll murder you, motherfucker. No, it's not fucking big. You fucking asshole.
That's a very popular, huge song.
Don't Stop Believing?
Yeah!
You got it. Did you say that? No.
I said it for the first one.
Oh, you got that for the first one. I can see how you think that. Shit.
You are a fucking idiot.
I got hours
y'all played
of enjoyment.
Y'all just did
we played that for hours.
Was y'all crying?
Crying. I can't breathe now. I couldn't breathe. It's the most ridiculous shit. He's like, and he would get mad at us, right? He'd get mad at us. He's like,
so mad.
What do you mean you can't get it?
So
what do you
mad.
mean? Oh, you guys are the best. Thanks for coming in.
Stupid shit.
Thanks for having
need
me.
a minute to gather myself.
I hate you so much. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
We hope to get some projects so we can all work together again.
Yes, I write y'all in everything. That's for real. I really do.
Thank
love
you guys.
We
We'll
love
be
you
there.
guys.
Appreciate it. All right, we'll be right back with the Fckry of the Week right after this. Welcome back, everybody. That was hilarious. And
God.
now it is time for the Fckry of the Week. Leslie, you want to go first?
Fuckery of the week. Yes, I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if this is a fuckery of the week as more as is just advice. Okay, my brother used to say to me all the time, never go back. Never go back. And I never understood that. Like, I never understood that go back, never go back. You left someone for a reason. There's a reason that they're back there in the past. Leave them in the fucking past. I have recently, in these last couple of months, had that experience over and over and over and over again played in my life. And I have to say that advice is the best advice ever. Seriously, if someone is going to be in your life, it will happen. Like, I found myself often trying to force things to happen or force people to be the way that you can't force life. You can't force friends. Like, it's so funny how I had set up in my head the writer that I was going to have. You remember I went out and I found this person and whoop, and I tried to make, and they wasn't fitting, only until I sat back and said, okay, this is what I want, is when Lenny came along. The people in your past are in your past for a reason. People that stick with you, I mean, there's people that come into your life for a season that you need them. There are people and they leave because you don't need that season anymore. And I have realized that 2023, I am going to practice on moving forward. It is okay. It's okay to let shit go. It's okay to find a peace. Like, I almost let someone back into my life, and I'm telling you, it would have not benefited. And I don't have no problem with this person. I just don't think that we should be in each other's life. So it's okay to wish someone well, pray for them, and keep it moving, and move on with your life. And if they're gonna be in it, it'll happen. If they're not, it won't. And it's for a good reason. So I don't know if that's a fuckery.
That's great. But that was one of your best ones. Perfect.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, fuck you. You haven't liked the rest of them.
I mean, it was concise. No, exactly what you want to say. It made total sense. It was great.
Yeah, and it's experience.
Yeah. And I think you're right. I mean, every time you go, especially you, every time you go back, it just comes back to bite you in the ass. So
it's just so much past shit. And Brian says it to me all the time. You want to be in the past so motherfucking bad. Like, let it go.
It's the time machine thing. You can't fix the past.
You can't fix the past. And I think that's what I have a tendency to do, is that I'm a different person now. And I have this tendency of wanting to go back and go, hey, that person you knew is a different person, but then be the different person,
right.
you know?
So don't go back.
Yeah.
All right. Mine is, I'm going to work Neil and Bethel into this one, because 20 years ago, after we did our sets, Neil and I would gather up Bethel and head to our favorite things, the movies. Oh, we love going to the movies. You heard us talk about it. There was always a good one, in the big, and when we go into these big
I wish
theaters.
I could have been with y'all.
We had the blast. It's Kill Bill, remember Old Brother or Art Thou, Almost Famous, Memento. We saw all these, Saving Private Ryan, Titanic, Austin fucking Powers. There were so many. We had to prioritize it. What are we going to go see? What do we have time for? And then Bethel even once talked to us into Shakespeare in Love. She was so obsessed with Shakespeare in Love, and I'm like, it was fine. And it beat Saving Private Ryan for the 1998 Academy Award, and I was like, now that was some fuckery. Because nobody's going back to watch Shakespeare in Love, but I can go watch the first 25 minutes of Saving Private Ryan on the big screen.
It's so traumatizing.
Riveting.
Traumatizing.
Cut to the end of 2022. Nothing.
Yep.
We never go anymore. What happened to the movie business? It's a Marvel movie or a rehashed Top Gun or, wait for it, Spider-Man again. How many fucking Spider-Man movies are they going to make? Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland. Holy shit, who gives a fuck? I'm an adult. Well, that one's not for you. None of the movies today are for me. They killed it, whether it was low profit margin or lack of creativity or a pandemic or streaming services or public apathy or high prices or my 65-inch television set in my living room. I have no idea, but holy shit, can a brother get a movie that isn't set in Wakanda? P.S. The second Black Panther movie? Ask Leslie, not great. Where's the movie that will generate buzz? The last Buzz movie was Get Out, right? Everybody was talking about Get Out. That was 6 years ago. We just had Christmas, which used to have blockbusters on the movies. How many were there? None. Here are the reviews. Fabelmans, meh. Babylon, 3 hours of bad. Avatar, I hated the first one 20 years ago, and this is an underwater cartoon. You're killing me. Movies are dead. Nobody's talking about them. It's so sad. It was so much fun to go to the movies. Cool previews. Neil would drown himself in Junior Mints. Bethel would eat all the Twizzlers, and I would eat all the Raisinets, and we'd talk about the thing all the way home. It was great. Come on, Hollywood. Take some chances. Medium budget films, cool new directors, or, God forbid, an adult comedy. Oh, I have one of those. The one Leslie and I wrote. Take a chance and make the fucking thing already. What's the worst that can happen? Nobody watches it like the rest of the movies? Anybody go see the new Tom Hanks movie called A Man Called Otto? No!
Yeah. Wow. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Because now that you think about it, they're going to have as many legs of a spider as many Spider-Mans. They're going to get to the 8th Spider-Man and be like, okay, now
it's insane.
Yeah.
I want it.
Thor was terrible. I mean, I love Marvel movies, but Thor, I couldn't get through Thor. And I don't want to say Wakanda was trash, because it wasn't trash. It was beautifully done, but I didn't like the plot. I didn't like black people and Spanish people fighting over vibranium. And then the white people, it was just, I liked the strength of the black women that they showed, but that was it. You know what movie that I was really impressed with?
Which one?
Woman King.
Oh,
Woman King was motherfucking.
I heard it was good, but nobody's talking about it.
Nobody's talking about it because it's so, and I wonder if no one's talking about it because it's so fucking good.
I have no idea.
There's this one scene that Viola made me jump out of my fucking bed. She's after this whole warrior thing that she does, and she got this cut across her back, and they put this thing on her back, but then she has this warrior dress on, and she's dancing with her fucking people. And it's the fucking most, in my heart, It's just like no movies have been making me do that.
Yeah, it's tough. It's nobody's.
They turn all the good movies into series now. I say.
Yeah, streaming services have killed everything.
Yeah,
that's where it is now. Hopefully you can get one.
Hopefully they'll do our movie, and our movie is going to be fucking great.
And people will talk about it. I
think people will talk about it.
I think so. Good, bad, or indifferent. Just let us make it, and we'll see what happens.
Damn, Lenny, so another year around the sun, buddy.
Let's do it. I'm excited for 2023. I think we have a lot to offer, and your book's coming out. It's going to be a huge year. You're going to do the Daily Show coming up. You're going to host for 3 days.
I'm going to be hosting the Daily Show. Hopefully I go and kill it, or get canceled. It's either one of the two. I'm going to get killed, or I'm going to kill it, or I'm going to get canceled.
It's going to be great. Tune in, people. We got Our Flag Means Death Season 2 is sure to come out soon, so watch for that. That's the end of the show. Thank you for listening to The Fckry. Just remember, any photos or links to this episode will be posted at Fckry Podcast on Instagram. That's spelled Fckry Podcast on all platforms. Please send us your listener questions. Lenny and Leslie will answer anything you may have. Any advice, anything you want. Leslie will sure weigh in on it. FckryPodcast@gmail.com. Letters and voice memos are welcome. If you want to follow me, I'm at Lenny Marcus NYC on all platforms. Follow Leslie at Lesdog. That's LESDOG with 3 G's on Twitter, 4 G's on Instagram, and 5 G's on TikTok. Why, Leslie?
Because I'm a motherfucking G, son.
The Fckry of Leslie Jones and Lenny Marcus was created and stars Leslie Jones and Lenny Marcus. This show is produced by Judith Cargbo, and our audio engineer in Los Angeles is Jordan Duffy. Our New York City audio engineer and board operator is Dan the Man Spaventa. Our production coordinator is Abby Aguilar. Music for this show is done by Marina Pais. This is an Earwolf production.
Because the wolf has ears. Okay, I want to say one more thing. Sure. Hey, you guys, go out and watch Best Man series on Peacock. It's fucking great. It is literally one of the best series. So, Judith, try to add that somehow.